On an outset, I'd like to welcome all in this building material group gathering. I'll not say as an inaugural, because it's a reincarnation, because among the audience are the past board members, and more than 20 years, they've been working on this building material group relentlessly and set the tone what the building material industry is right now. And I think this is the third board we are having. First election happened in 2002. And in that, Ms. Sham Bhatia was the vice chairman, and we all board members. And the second board, Mr. Rizwan was the vice chairman. And in the leadership, fantastic, initiatives happen. And we have seen the boom of building material of 2006, 7, and 8, where Dubai was called as, the construction capital of the world, and 25% of the cranes were in Dubai that time. So, this group, if I take in the flashback, in the early 60s, when it started as a grocery shop, where in one shop you get everything, then, my father, when he started in 58, it was similar to that. And at that time, you can imagine Dubai, that there was no water supply, no electricity, no roads, and no cars. And all what you see today, the phenomenal growth of Dubai and the construction and one of the most talked city in the world, immense role of building material companies have played a role in this, because we are the feeders to the construction industry. So all the development which has happened in Dubai, we are contributors to that. And we are glad that one of our very old veteran, Siddiq Bhai, is here. So, in 60s, he has a electrical and equipment tools business, and rather our neighbor, in 60s and 70s. So this is the outlook of Dubai, what we have seen, and what we see, this growth of phenomenon growth. And of course, in the panel, we'll hear more from the stalwarts of our development, Mr. Rizwan, that on the development which is happening in Dubai. And as His Highness has said, that, it is just a tip of an iceberg. So such lot has to come, into this. So we all should be prepared for the development happening. If you see, from 2011 to 21, the building material trade was around 247 billion dirhams, which is right now in 10 years. Of course, the economic downturn was there during that era as well, and the global slowdown was there. But yet, we achieved this almost 250 billion turnover in building material. But now, last 2 years, building material is crossing 80 billion a year, and which is growing at about 5 to 7% every year. So, you can imagine the quantum of next 10 years, so it can touch $1 trillion mark. Now, building material, as we say, currently we are having 7,500 plus companies registered only under this DET right now. So, this is a huge sector. And we were just talking earlier in the board that, if you are able to achieve only 10% of that, so, of course, this hall is much smaller, but maybe, we'll have to, next meeting should go to auditorium in the Dubai chamber, or even in the large gathering. And for that, of course, every person, every member sitting over here can be the evangelist, helping, promote this group, bringing members, because eventually, it's members that matters, and collective efforts and collective strength that matters, and collective bargain. When I say about the collecting strength, let's say, right now we are having 100 plus business groups, and I know, building material was one of the 5 first business groups which were formed by Dubai Chamber, but now we have more than 100 business groups. Now imagine all the different business groups are complementing each other. Networking among this group, will create such synergy and such businesses, and collectively we can get a better bargain, And being under one umbrella of Dubai Chamber, we always have that comfort of getting a better service. So there are a lot more what Mr. Munish mentioned about the objectives, but these are all a seen object. But the soft objectives are much more joining this group. With Dubai Chamber, now everybody knows that we have 3 chambers in Dubai Chamber. One is the Dubai Chamber, which serves the local community. Another is the Dubai International Chamber, which has around 30 plus offices around the world. And very recently there was a global expansion program where I was a speaker, and this offices around the world are like our offices. They are normally, the chamber has an associate office with one veteran of that region, but this is a very dedicated office of Dubai Chamber with a personnel of Dubai Chamber on their payroll sitting over there, helping us to promote our business in that region, like feasibility study, market research, project report, all these things. We can get this from this Dubai Chamber office, where we need to pay through our nose otherwise, or finding it difficult to get certain data from that region. So these 31 offices have helped us a lot, and I'm sure all the members, while becoming this, will get all the information about that. And this chamber, their only objective is to promote the UAE business into a global market. So that service also, is a fantastic service which we can avail through our networking. And today, as Mr. Munish, mentioned 2 of his dear friends over here, but he forgot many other influencers over here. So, and incidentally, Mr. Chirantan is also a very dear friend. You forgot to mention his another hat. He's a vice president of GmbF Global. So, in that also, a lot of events and networking and things are happening. So we have, today the intention was to invite all the building material people of our sector, and the stalwarts of our previous board. We are so honored that the previous board took their time out from their busy schedule and attended, and that refreshed my memory, because I am on board since the inception in 2002, and such fond memories became live today, meeting all our board members, and many thanks for attending this today. Apart from that, we thought that influence those who influence the masses. So because I did my PhD in leadership, so in that we always try to influence those who influence the masses. It becomes easy for us, and they become our evangelists, and they have the first-hand information they carry to their group. So we have so many influencers over here, like Dr. Tariq Nizami. I would like to acknowledge his presence. He's a president of CEO Club. CEO Club is a fantastic platform where all the who's who of the world are members in 14 countries and doing a lot of events. Mr. Sailesh Nathan, he is also is running an organization which is Diplomat Summit. Also it's a very elite organization. Mr. Rizwan Adatia is here. He is a great philanthropist. Apart from, he has more than 200 outlets in only in one country, which is Mozambique, and many other in Africa. So I think nobody knows Africa better than Rizwan Bhai Adatia. And apart from being a serial entrepreneur, he is a great philanthropist. He has a mission to help 1 million people, very soon. So he's there. I would like to acknowledge the presence of Mr. Ilyahu. Mr. Ilyahu is here. He is from US. He has a lot of innovative building material. So I think, before he leaves, everybody should meet him and understand, about the innovations happening in the building material industry. Because, what building material used to be earlier, this is a replica just behind, which is made look like old, but they are new. But, those days, the materials used to go in the building were different than what are today. So, the innovation in the building material, we can learn from him. I'd like to acknowledge Mr. James Matthew, his presence. I normally say that we should have always two person on board, two good person on board. One is financial advisor and one is legal advisor. So, Mr. James, always we go to him for a legal advices. And Mr. Deepak Badra is here. Mr. Deepak, he is a alignment coach, and he has done a lot of transformation on a lot of companies and people. So, this today's gathering, though it is a launch and a formal gathering, but I would term it as an informal gathering. Please network with each other. Please exchange cards and learn more about each other's business. Many a time it happens that we know each other for a long time, but we don't know actually what they are dealing in. So, understand more. And I feel this inter-trade should happen more. And then later on with our business groups like intra-trade also we can do it. And with that, we can succeed our entire building material sector. And I feel right now we are in the golden era. I remember, first when I went to US in 90, when I joined my father's business, and I gave my credit card on the Houston airport, and the lady over there asked me, from which country this card is. I said that those days we should have a Citibank card with a photo on it. So I said, from Dubai. He said, where is, she asked me, where is Dubai? I said, in UAE. She asked me, where is UAE? I said, next to Saudi Arabia. Because in US, they know only two things, Saudi and Saddam. So, so now we go any part of the world, the moment we say Dubai, the first thing they come out from their word is wow. So that wow effect has been created. So, and everybody looks upon Dubai for their growth in every sector. Unheard of real estate, of this magnitude earlier. 200, 300 million dirham single property sold is now has become normal. So now imagine that type of quality goes into that product goes into that. So, all these things creates an immense opportunity. When you have luxury of finance, you can then, deploy all the best products available in the world. And I feel like, all the best brands of the fashion has come to Dubai, and all the best brands of building material also has come to Dubai. So this creates, and Dubai has been as a best blend of East and West. So we are very fortunate to be in Dubai, and this era is an opportunity for us. Everyone should harness, and collectively we should grow each other. Many thanks, and we look forward to have a wonderful session further today. Thank you.